When we walk on the ground, we often don't think about what's happening beneath our feet. The soil beneath us is more than just dirt. It's a complex ecosystem teeming with life. Every step we take covers a hidden world that is vital to our existence, but under the surface, a whole world is bustling with life. This hidden world is home to countless organisms, from tiny bacteria to larger insects and worms. Each layer of soil is a habitat for different types of life forms, all interacting in a delicate balance. This is the world of soil microbiology, the study of tiny organisms living in the soil. Scientists dedicate their lives to understanding these microorganisms, using advanced tools and techniques to uncover their secrets. Through their research, we learn how these tiny creatures impact everything from plant growth to climate change. These organisms, though too small to see, play a vital role in keeping our planet healthy. Bacteria and fungi break down organic matter, turning it into nutrients that plants can use. They also help to decompose pollutants, making the soil cleaner and safer for all life forms. Without these tiny life forms, our world would be a very different place. Imagine a landscape where plants struggle to grow, where the soil is barren and lifeless. The presence of these microorganisms ensures that our soil remains fertile and capable of supporting diverse ecosystems. They are the unsung heroes of our ecosystems, breaking down dead matter, recycling nutrients, and helping plants grow. Through processes like decomposition and nutrient cycling, they maintain the health of our soil and, by extension, the health of our planet. Understanding soil microbiology is crucial for protecting our environment and ensuring a sustainable future for all. By studying these microorganisms, we can develop better agricultural practices, improve soil conservation efforts, and mitigate the impacts of climate change. The more we learn about the hidden world beneath our feet, the better equipped we are to protect it. Soil microbiology introduces us to a fascinating array of microorganisms, each with its unique role. Bacteria, the most abundant, are like tiny factories, transforming nutrients into forms plants can use. Fungi, with their thread-like structures, act as bridges, connecting different parts of the soil and transporting nutrients. Protozoa, the hunters of this microscopic world, keep other populations in check and release nutrients as they feed. And nematodes, tiny worms, are like earthworms' smaller cousins, improving soil structure as they move. This complex web of life is essential for a healthy and productive soil ecosystem. Imagine a world without decomposition. Dead plants and animals would pile up, their nutrients locked away. Thankfully, soil microorganisms prevent this. They are nature's recyclers, breaking down organic matter into simpler compounds. Bacteria and fungi release enzymes, special proteins that break down complex molecules like carbohydrates and proteins into smaller bits. This process releases nutrients back into the soil, making them available for plants to use again. This constant cycle of decomposition is vital for life on Earth. Plants need nutrients to grow, just like we do. But unlike us, they can't walk to the store for food. This is where soil microorganisms come in, acting as chefs, preparing and serving a nutrient-rich meal for plants. They transform nutrients from decomposed organic matter into forms that plants can easily absorb through their roots. This process, called nutrient cycling, ensures that essential elements like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium are constantly replenished in the soil, supporting healthy plant growth. Section 5. Nitrogen fixation from air to soil. Nitrogen is crucial for plant growth, but plants can't use the abundant nitrogen gas in the air. This gas, known as N2, makes up about 78% of the Earth's atmosphere. Despite its abundance, the strong triple bond between the nitrogen atoms makes it inaccessible to most living organisms. Plants, in particular, require nitrogen in a more reactive form to synthesize essential molecules like proteins and DNA. They need it in a different form, like nitrate or ammonium. These forms of nitrogen are more chemically available and can be readily absorbed by plant roots from the soil. Nitrate, NO3, and ammonium, NH4+, are the primary forms of nitrogen that plants utilize to build their tissues and carry out vital functions. Here, certain types of bacteria come to the rescue. These microorganisms play a pivotal role in the nitrogen cycle, a complex process that transforms nitrogen from one form to another. Without these bacteria, the nitrogen in the atmosphere would remain locked away, unusable by plants and consequently by the animals that depend on plants for food. These bacteria have the amazing ability to convert or fix nitrogen gas from the air into forms that plants can use. This process, known as nitrogen fixation, involves the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen, N2, into ammonia, NH3, which is then further processed into ammonium, NH4+. This transformation is crucial for maintaining the fertility of soils and supporting plant growth. Some nitrogen-fixing bacteria live freely in the soil, while others form special partnerships with certain plants like legumes. These symbiotic relationships are mutually beneficial. The bacteria receive carbohydrates and a protective environment from the plant, while the plant gains access to a steady supply of usable nitrogen. These bacteria live in nodules on the plant roots, receiving sugars from the plant in exchange for nitrogen. The nodules provide an oxygen-free environment that is ideal for the bacteria to carry out nitrogen fixation. This intricate partnership not only enhances soil fertility, but also reduces the need for chemical fertilizers, promoting sustainable agricultural practices. Section 6. Building soil structure. Tiny architects at work. In this section, we delve into the fascinating world beneath our feet, where tiny architects are hard at work, creating the foundation for life above ground. Soil isn't just a loose collection of particles, it has a structure. This structure is crucial for the health of plants and the organisms that live within it. When we look closely, we can see that soil is made up of different layers, each with its own unique properties and functions. Good soil structure has pores and channels that allow air and water to move freely, which is essential for plant roots and other soil life. These pores and channels are like highways, providing routes for nutrients and water to reach plant roots and for roots to grow and expand. And guess what? Microorganisms play a key role in building this structure. These tiny organisms, invisible to the naked eye, are constantly working to break down organic matter, recycle nutrients, and create the conditions necessary for healthy soil. Fungal hyphae, those thread-like structures, act like tiny threads, binding soil particles together. These fungi form networks that help to stabilize the soil, making it more resistant to erosion and compaction. This creates stable aggregates, improving soil porosity and drainage. Aggregates are clumps of soil particles that stick together, and they are crucial for maintaining soil structure. They help to create spaces within the soil that allow air and water to move freely. Bacteria also produce sticky substances that help bind soil particles. These substances, known as extracellular polymeric substances, act like glue, holding soil particles together and helping to form aggregates. Good soil structure is vital for healthy plant growth and preventing soil erosion. When soil is well structured, it can retain water and nutrients more effectively, providing plants with the resources they need to grow strong and healthy. Additionally, well-structured soil is less likely to be eroded by wind and water, helping to preserve the land for future generations. Section 7. Keeping plants healthy. The soil's immune system. Just like humans, plants can get sick, but they have a secret weapon: beneficial soil microorganisms that act like a protective army, defending plants from harmful pathogens. These beneficial microbes compete with disease-causing organisms for resources like food and space, making it harder for the bad guys to take hold. Some beneficial microbes even produce substances that directly inhibit the growth of pathogens. This natural defense system is essential for plant health and reducing the need for chemical pesticides. Section 8. Factors affecting soil life: a delicate balance. Soil microbial communities are incredibly diverse, but they're also sensitive to changes in their environment. Factors like soil type, land use, and climate can all influence the types and abundance of microorganisms present. Practices like deforestation, intensive tillage, and excessive use of chemical fertilizers can disrupt the delicate balance of soil life. Understanding these impacts is crucial for developing sustainable land management practices that protect these vital microbial communities. Section 9. Conclusion: protecting the life in our soils. The world beneath our feet is teeming with life, a hidden universe of microorganisms that sustain life on Earth. Understanding and protecting these microbial communities is crucial for our planet's health. By adopting sustainable agricultural practices, reducing pollution, and mitigating climate change, we can help ensure that these essential life forms continue to thrive for generations to come.